Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katherine Young and I'm a creative. And today you have landed in my 30 Days Thrifting Goodwill series. If you want to see more of the series, click up here. There will also be a link below in the description for a full playlist of this series. And today we are in Fridley, I believe. And we're in this Goodwill that is kind of weird. It's like attached to the side of a Home Depot, which is just a different kind of location. So I think I've been here before because this location looked familiar to me. So let's go inside and see what we can find. Goodwill is one of the most common thrift store chains across the US. And here in the Twin Cities, Minnesota, we have a lot of them. And I asked y'all if you would like a thrifting series in Goodwill, and well, by overwhelming majority, you said yes. So come along with me as we go thrifting here in the land of 10,000 lakes. We'll go from store to store, a new store each day, and we'll find some amazing vintage deals, some items we can quickly flip for a profit, and some items to collect. We'll also find some surprises along the way. So join me for 30 days thrifting Goodwill. Let's see what's in store. Okay, here we go. Into the Goodwill on the side of the Home Depot. Now, if you've watched this series at all, you know the first thing that I am going to head to. Your girl is always on the lookout for vintage purses. So here we are in the purse section, giving it a look through, seeing if we can find any vintage. This isn't vintage, but it has a great look. It unfortunately felt a little cheaper than I thought it was going to. That was a little surprising. But yep, no vintage purses today. And y'all, this is me every day. Every single day, this shirt is speaking to me. This Goodwill, because of the location on the side of that other building, is just a lot bigger than our regular ones. I don't know. I don't know if it actually has more inventory or if it's just the size is bigger. Now we are over in the artwork. I love artwork. I'm always looking for vintage. I'm looking for originals. I'm usually looking for small things that are easy to ship. I do like this, and I have found this in other colors. I think that's a good price. I'm just not feeling it today, so I am going to leave it, but I kind of regret leaving it. I think that was a really good find. Let's see what else we can find. Looks like there might be an original back there. This is kind of neat. It's like a print of the artist's prints or something. That was kind of interesting. This print is pretty cool. New Orleans. NOLA, as they call it. The French Quarter, really pretty. I didn't think that was a bad price on that item. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I'm really seeing anything I'm super excited about. Oh, here we go. And like the larger artwork, I love big gold mirrors. I think they just like instantly make a room look more vintage. These are obviously modern, but for 10 bucks, I think that's a great price on that. I have nowhere to put these, but super, super cool. Let's check this one out. 10 bucks also. I really like these. I think they're great finds. If I had any place to put them, I probably would pick them up. And look, it's where we are. So this lamp graveyard is very lamp graveyardy, very spooky, very haunted. Except for the little kid lamps. There's a bunny. and a little ducky. I mean, he's cute, right? Those are vintage and cute. And then there are these like boudoir lamps, and they're a pair, which I think is pretty great. I think they're a good price too, probably like 30s or 40s for those. I like them. They're probably the best thing in that lamp graveyard. Love these. They had a bunch of old luggage. I always like it when like antique booths use old luggage to display stuff in. I think it's so neat. I have no use for it, but I just really liked seeing all this old luggage. Love this end cap. I love it when a thrift store does nice themed end caps. I think it just makes the shopping experience better. I'm not really looking for any of these like resin figurines, but I can tell you this is somebody's jam. I thought this was actually really neat, and I thought the price was okay. I don't know if I could ship that though. Oh, look at here. Ooh, is that rose medallion? I think so. Thought that handmade piece was kind of neat. And this was really cool. I contemplated getting this for a really long time. Really neat votive candle stack thing. Now we are over in the candles, trying to see if there's anything that I'm super interested in to show you. There's some pretty clear glass back there. We always have clear glass in our candle holder section. Yeah, I'm just not seeing a ton that I'm excited about. Once I picked this up, I realized it was probably party light. Um, but yeah, I think that is about it throughout here. I don't think there's anything super exciting in the candle section. Oh, maybe next time. Maybe next time. And then the candle section kind of moves into knickknacks on the opposite side of this aisle. Thought this was interesting. I have no idea what that turtle is holding or why it's like that. That's just bizarre. Um, we have a lot of these like pose dolls that are Asian. Um, just a lot in this area. I see them all the time. Thought that hobbyist piece was kind of neat. And hey, that's actually really cool. I only have a shower though, so I don't know if that would work. Thought that was cute, how it was like a pagoda. Really liked that. I thought it was a very unique shape for a canister like that. These are like those hobbyist fake Hummels. And this I was drawn to. You know, she is resin, but she looks like a craft project, which I thought was interesting. I never know what to say when I like don't find something to talk about. Oh, look at him. Dapper boy. Okay, now this is like another knickknack aisle. And of course, you know, I found a kitty. Have to check out a kitty. He is a TJ Maxx kitty, but he definitely has like mid-century lines. It's pretty cute. These are really neat. I've contemplated picking these up before and like filling them with vintage ornaments. Big hobbyist chicken. I think this is like a made in Brazil piece. I see these dolphins a lot. Things like the mermaids, they sell well, but the dolphins not as much. Some milk glass back there. What else are we going to find today? Not seeing a ton to talk about. I really do kind of get nervous when I don't have something to talk about. I feel like I always have to show you great things. But sometimes, oh, see, here's a great thing. I love me a pirate piggy. This was nice. I originally thought it was a hobbyist piece. It has some damage. Oh no, hey, it's left in. Huh. I did leave it there because of the damage. I don't know what this aisle is. Is it like knick-knack picnics? That is the most beautiful piece of Goofus glass I have ever seen in person. Wow, Goofus glass doesn't sell well. I think this might be a piece of Dresden. I don't know if that would have a good margin on it either. Goodness gracious. I really like both these pieces, but I don't know if either of them are worth it. Okay, now we're in some clear glass. Oh, y'all, I just love these fancy covered butter dishes. Bring back the fancy covered butter dishes. They're so beautiful. Every home needs like 10. They're cool. Now, back behind, I was just checking out this little trinket box. Back behind there, that pot gave me McCoy vibes. But I was totally fooled. That is a modern piece, but it really did. It kind of gave me McCoy vibes. I thought it was probably vintage, but it was not. Oh, and this is an oldie. I forget who makes this pattern, but that's a really old piece of glass. Well, hi Santa. Nice to see ya. Oh, and that compote is flashed. You can tell there's a lot of damage to the red color. Okay, now we're in like the black aisle. Oh, actually, I'm gonna maybe look at those tripods. I thought this was really cute. It's supposed to look vintage. It obviously isn't. But I just thought it was really cute. That would work really well in a mid-century kitchen. But yeah, I need to look at these tripods to see if they will work for me, actually. Now we're in like the true metal aisle. The other one like kind of wasn't all metal. And we have one of these angels. It's more modern than you would think looking at the bottom. That's pretty new, which is interesting. But not much on this side of the aisle. Now we're heading into the baskets. Hmm. Oh, I did think this was kind of cool. So I thought this would be good for estate sales. Not a bad price either. Having a basket with a solid bottom at an estate sale is really helpful when you're shopping. It really helps items from getting broken. Thought this was cool. It was very reminiscent of like those 1920s trumpeter wicker vases that stand on the floor. Of course, it's modern, but it very reminiscent of those. Now we are in the wood aisle. Hello. Not sure if there's anything here that I am really interested in. Just gonna keep looking. Oh, that's cute. So that's a little decoupaged box. It has a little bit of age on it, but it's really nothing spectacular, but it's cute. This is the other side of the wood aisle. I thought that was pretty, obviously modern, but I did like that bird cage. That's an interesting thing to decorate with. Thought that was cool, that 1970s display with the mirrors. And there is another little box. Very cute. And then there is another one here too. How cute does that stack look together? I think that would be really cute in decor. Now over in their mugs and glasses, we'll see what we can see. I'm always zooming in on the teacups. Lovely, right? Ugh, Noritake does not have the saucer though, so that is a bummer. Not really seeing anything that I'm super excited about. Oh, here we go, another teacup. You know me, I zoom in on the teacups. I thought that was a really good price. This is a very classic scene painted on the teacup. Very, very lovely. I did leave this for someone else, Noritake, but I thought that was beautiful and I moved it up so it was easier to see. Now we're over in like the dishware and the plates. Little depression glass back there. They did have quite a few like vintage patterns. Look at there, you know, there's some 70s and some 80s plate patterns. They did have quite a few vintage dish sets. Hello, beautiful. Ugh, y'all, you know I'm a sucker for a teapot, especially one from like the 30s and 40s. Ugh, and it's a good price. Oh, I really like it. Oh, I'm a sucker for a good teapot. Oh, let's see what else we can find in this aisle. I did like this little teacup. It's not really my style. It is modern. See, as you can see, more vintage plates. They really did have a lot of vintage plates at this store. Like this one, I picked that up and I just thought that was kind of a neat bowl. And then underneath it, to my surprise, was this beautiful transferware piece. It had a lot of wear. I just didn't see resale value on it, but I thought the image was a little more interesting than the typical courting couple. Good price on that, but I did pass on this piece, even though it was lovely. And then bunnies multiply. This set was really cool. It was giving me mixed vibes though. It was super light, but yet it looked really new. So I don't know if this set is like from the 90s. Really super duper cute set. I did leave it there for someone else to love. I think it's great. And then this is another thing that I really like, but I have trouble selling these recipe boxes. They just don't move for me. So even though the graphics are beautiful on that, I decided to leave it behind. And that's it, y'all. That is the end of this shop along. So I thought it went pretty well in there. I did end up picking up the Goofus glass piece. Now these don't sell very well. I know that, but I'm hoping because this one is so beautiful that maybe it does okay. I mean, this is just truly the most stunning piece I've ever seen. I haven't picked up a piece of Goofus glass before just because I know the resale value isn't there, but this one's so good. I hope this one does well. And then, y'all know me. If I see a fancy schmancy teacup from the 40s or 30s, I'm gonna pick it up. I love it, especially if it's in really good condition, which this one appears to be. So yeah, grab that too. I feel like this 30 days thrifting series might out me with how much I love teacups and teapots. And that is it, y'all. If you enjoy content like this, thrifting, vintage, creative content, and more, please subscribe. I'd love to have you around. And if you ring that bell, you'll be the first to know when I upload. Stay creative. Bye.